Hello and welcome. It is Sunday. Moon is still in Capricorn and Mars is quincunx, the North Node. And as I was looking at the chart this morning, and one of the things, especially with Capricorn and Taurus energy, was construction. Like things have, like we are coming into where it is the work that needs to be done, but it doesn't have to be, because the other part, I've been working, doing my angel class this weekend. And one of the things with the angel class is angels, it's automatic. Like it just happens. You flow with it. And that's where I'm feeling like there's such a beautiful energy that can create a flow. And when we put the energy for the greater good, it's all that comes back, not only for self, but for everyone else. And this beautiful, especially, and I know it's a new moon, but I keep on seeing the light shimmering on the water, And the other day as I was driving home and it was early morning and the sun or the moon was up, and the background of the moon was a deep dark, but it was navy blue, right? And the moon was very yellowy and it was so beautiful. And just embracing that beautiful light force, embracing that newness, this taking forward, this energy that wants us to go forward. And it's a lot of it's very faded. And I think especially with Neptune and Jupiter in Pisces. Now, they haven't been there since 1856. And I found this, I was trying to find my angel tarot cards. And of course, I cannot find them anywhere. They'll appear when I'm not looking for them. But there's a card, and it's the fire of, it is the King of Wands. And the King of Wands has, and I believe his name was John Smith. It's a picture of his fiery. He was a very devout man, and he had several sons. But in bloody Kansas, which is part of the United States history, but he went in to stop something. He went in to create a change because he didn't believe in slavery. He didn't believe that all men are free. He was a person who wanted to fight for others. A little bit controversial because of who he was and his religious beliefs. But still, his heart was where, no, this is wrong. And, as I'm watching things, especially here in Canada with the convoy, I'm seeing some of these guys come up. And some of them might have crazy backgrounds, or they've done and they said some crazy shit. But their heart is just. Their heart is being led to saying, hey, we want to change here. We need to create something that's different. We can't continue living this life this way. It's not healthy for anybody. And here we have this idea that was just the ether has now created into something that is huge. And that's even within our own lives. There's ideas that we have and they just seem, oh my God. But when we allow ourselves this flow, when we allow ourselves to come into that flow, because it's always been there for us, it just feels like we are now more aware of it. When we allow ourselves to come into that flow, into that spark, it is where things start to happen rapidly for us and fluid. And I've been playing with this quite a bit with things that I've been thinking about, and then they appear, more so than usual. And sometimes I do it with my, thinking about a product, and then all of a sudden, oh, okay, here it is. Or I'm, of clients, or looking at my schedule, and I'm like, oh, it'd be, yeah, you know what? I'm going to have more I'm going to have more clients this week. Boom. My week gets full. And it's like, whoa, okay. And always putting that out for the greater good, for myself and for theirs, and I trust in the universe. But it's just allowing, because your thoughts are really within this connection. Like, I feel like there's this transformation of energy that's happening within us, and our brain waves are just connecting to these new frequencies of light. And that's what I keep seeing with the moon on the and this moon energy, and how powerful it all is. And I know it sounds crazy, and I know it might be like, oh my God, she's just lost it. Well, probably lost it a long time ago, by the way. But this is really, it is a forward movement that's coming in. But there is work. Like, Saturn is still there. I mean, he's like, you want this? What are you going, it's like, what is the plan, as things go forward? What is it? Let's say you want to manifest more prosperity in some way. So whether that is money, whether that's love, it's like, okay, we want to, and Archangel Zadkiel comes in for this, because he's like, I want to help you with your finances. What are you going to do with it? What's your goal? It's great to say, I want more money, but what is your goal with it? Like, yes, I want to pay off more bills. And what does that feel like? Okay, this is what it feels like when I have, the bills paid. But what more do I want to do? Well, I want to, I don't know, help out my kids. Oh, what does that feel like? Oh, okay. What does that take? What is that? So we're getting into that real energy of flowing and starting to put a plan together of how you want that to flow, and sort of having, yeah, this is what I want to do, and really, and sticking to it. That's the next thing. It is because we have that North Node in Taurus. It's really about sticking to the plan that you're doing. It's fixed. It says, okay, if this is the way that we're doing it, like if anybody knows a Taurus, we're not just going to surprise them with something, but it's really looking at this difference that we want to make within our world. So on that note, I have two sets of cards, but I'm going to bring in first, these are, because I've been working with the angels, have a lot of my angel cards out. These are my angel tarot cards, and they are by Randall Valentine. Awesome guy. You can find him on Facebook. He is a Hay Houser. He's just so awesome. And he's been reading tarots for years, and he teaches tarot and stuff. So, love his energy. So these are his cards. And he has he's got many different decks too. I got another angel deck, which is another angel tarot deck, also by him. So, okay. All right, let's see what the angels have to say. So for the energies of Sunday, going into a full new moon energies, we have the 8 of Abundance. Look at that. So there she is. She looks like she's teaching him something. So this is about a time for learning and honoring. Like, she's teaching him. She's showing him how to do things. Like, you feel inspired to go back to school, or to seminary, or to some kind of topics that you want to learn about. And this is the key. So monitoring your projects. So what is it that you want to learn more? So if I got a tarot class, you want to learn about tarot. We're doing the angel class. We have a karmic release class coming up. So what do you want to learn? What do you want to learn? Where do you want to go back? This is educating yourself on the healing arts. So this is coming in. And it is the 8 of Pentacles, so the 8 of Abundance. And what is that going to lead us? It's going to lead us into the 9 of Emotions. So the 9 of Waters. And this is wishes and bringing in your wishes. So as you're putting your energy into, say, education, or going towards something that you want to learn, this is when it's going to start bringing your wishes and your desires to come forward. This is when it's really like your angels are asking you to enjoy life and have fun. So the 8, and it's It's double eights. That's prosperity and abundance. Or no, it's not double eight. It's an 8 and a 9. Can't count, can I? But this is, look at her. Like, she's like, here it is. What do you want to do? What are the things that you want to create? And from that creating comes the 7 abundance. There's work. Have patience. There's work to be done. Yeah, you're going to learn something new. You want to put something to the test. It's like I'm learning more about photography and filmmaking. Yeah, it's a process. And sometimes I don't have all the equipment that they recommend. And it's okay because it's a process and I'm learning how to do different things. Right now it's very basic. So because this is, a forward, use this time to, as you're creating and looking at the plans that you want to do, it's time of creating. It's time of looking into it, knowing that, you got to have fun with this. You got to enjoy it. And Sark, S-A-R-K, was reading her book one time. And she was talking about when she got audited. And I had another client, the same thing. And she must have read the book. But what she did was she made it fun. Now, being audited is not fun. It is not, I want to be audited. But what she did is that I made it color-coded. She color-coded everything. And then she went back through all the receipts that they were asking for. And she says, I took a moment to remember what I was doing at that moment and what was fun about it and what I created from doing that. And, it brought up a lot of beautiful memories for her and it helped her. So when the guy came in to do it, it was like, whoa, this is easy. This is like, he's going through it and she made sure everything was there and he found her money. She didn't have to pay. He found her more money and it was just like, whoa, I can't believe this. You forgot about this and this and this. But it was that energy of allowing things to be open. Okay, if this is the way it's going to be, this is, I'm going to go with it. So allow yourself, the hard work you have invested is going to come. There is work to be done. And that's the thing. Yes, we're going into a beautiful flow, but with that flow, yeah, you know what? If you're planting a garden, there's work to be done. And what's Spirit got to say? Emotions. Okay, she's got all those little chubby little angels there. And there is emotion. So asking, your angels are asking you to make important decisions that you've been putting off. So the seven of cups, you got all those cups, and it's like maybe you've just been too daydreamy. Now it's time to do the work. It's saying you got to start doing the work. Started putting the process together and making those decisions and asking heaven for guidance to help you to make those choices. So connect with your angels today, connect with your God, and ask for that help and guidance. And don't be procrastinating. Not a time to procrastinate, especially with a new moon coming in Aquarius. It's time for action, time for forward motion, and doing what it is that you are wanting to create within your own lives and the lives of those around you. So have a blessed one, everybody. I know it's a little bit longer for my dailies, but blessed be, and we will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.